How to find out products and services related to our market. So our first step is just to do some simple searches with Google and see if there are any existing online communities in our market, so we can find out where some of our target customers are just hanging out or spending a lot of their time, as well as talking about things that are related to our market, products and services, new problems, new wants and desires, so on and so forth. So there is a goldmine of data to be found in discussion forums, and by looking at just the conversations that your market is having with other people that are interested in the same types of things related to your market. So we are here at Google and we are just going to do some simple searches. So the first thing we just kind of want to look for is to see if there is any discussion forums related to our market. So using web hosting example, I will just do a simple search for, and by the way, I could do a search for web hosting forums. In fact, let me do that search first to show you something. So I will type web hosting forum. You could also type web hosting discussion forum or web hosting message board. Those are some just variations of what they call online forums, but I am going to type in web hosting forum and I am going to do a Google search. Let us see, up comes Hosting Web, the internet hosting community. That is probably a really good site for us to go and find some of our target customers and to see what they are talking about and just to kind of get the pulse of the market. Helpful web hosting forum, domain forums, Windows Server. As you can see, there are just tons of them, and this is just on the first page. So imagine if we click to the second page of results, there are just more forums and more forums. Now, most markets are like this. Most markets where it is any kind of subject matter that people are passionate about or really interested in or just involved with, they are finding places online to talk to others that are also interested in the same topic or have the same type of problems, so on and so forth. So forums are usually all over the internet for most markets. Depending on your niche, you may find a market where there are no discussion forums, where it is something that people are not really talking about, and that is okay. It does not mean that your marketing is going to fail, it does not mean that you cannot be successful with this course, it just means that you will be missing that little piece. But for most markets, you are going to find these communities and these discussion forums where your market is hanging out. In the case that you cannot find discussion forums or you cannot find many answers to some of these questions that you are going to be doing with some of these exercises that I am giving you, these action steps, oftentimes it is necessary to broaden your market. With hosting, I kind of briefly talked about before, that hosting is actually a subset of a larger market, which would be kind of web designing or things related to people that own internet presence, because typically hosting. So if I could not find any hosting forums, then my next searches would be kind of the next step up the ladder. I will search for kind of web space forums, and I will probably find that somewhere within that community there is a subset talking about hosting.so, that is it. Those are some quick tricks so you can find discussion forums in your market, and you could just replace those searches with, in this example, hosting message boards, hosting discussions, and some other words related to forums. But you will also want to do list of market forums. You can also do list of message boards and then the topic, so on and so forth, but do that and you should find a bunch of forums in your market. If you do not remember, go up a level for whatever market your little market is a subset of and work yourself up the chain until you find out where some communities are where people are at least talking somewhat about your market.